Hey, hi all, welcome back. And now we'll see what is SQL, what is SQL. And earlier session we have seen database and DBMS and types of DBMS. Now we'll see what is this SQL. Okay, so SQL stands for structured query language. SQL stands for structured query language. Okay, so that means you are going to write a query, right? You are going to write query to get the structured data, right? Stands for, structured query language. So you're going to apply this query language on structured database or structured data. Okay. This SQL used, right, for update, insert, and delete data into table or relational database or DB. Okay, so if you want to see the structure or the flow of this SQL query, how it is going to be processed, you can see this diagram. Okay, this is where I'm typing writing the SQL query, and this is what my RDBM is, and this is what my database. Okay, when I write SQL query, this is going to be a parse my DBM query by DBMS. That is, all DBMS is nothing but relational database management system. Okay, SQL is relational database management system, which will parse my SQL query and then run on this particular database to fetch the data. Okay, so the SQL create different commands, right? So basically, if you want to create a table, right, because this RDBMS is nothing but relational database management system, which is going to be stored data in tabular table format. So table is nothing but an object which contains columns and rows. So if you want to create a table, we need to use create command. So SQL create command. So it is used to create, right, tables to store data. If you look at the syntax of this, right, create table, table name, right, of in the parenthesis, right? And inside of this parenthesis, you need to specify the required columns, like column 1, data type, right? Similarly, column 2, data type. Okay, so like that, you can create n number of columns, okay, and then run this query and structure query language IDE like in SQL Server, then it is going to start creating a table. Okay, so this SQL keywords are case sensitive, right? You make sure use whatever keywords you are going to use it, right? Should be in proper case sensitive. In MySQL, case sensitive is an option. You can turn on, turn off it. Okay. Whereas in SQL, I think don't think you are going to use case sensitive, and you can use any case here, like caps lock or lowercase, or mixing of these two cases. Okay. So similarly, SQL, right? Insert into command. This basically used, right? This basically it is used to insert data into tables. Okay, when you look at the syntax, right, it is again having insert into table name. Okay, so and after that, again, you need to specify parenthesis open, and here column 1, column 2, column 3, etc. Okay, and then close parenthesis or execute, so that it will insert data into the specified table. So a row of database table is known as a record or table. So a row is going to be created of this, the above with the above statement. Hence, the a row of database table is known as record or tuple. Okay, a column of database table is known as attribute. A column of database table is known as attribute. Okay, so that means these are the columns, right? We can call as attribute. So whatever data you are posting is a record can be called as record or tuple. Okay, and similarly, next one is select command. If you want to fetch the data, right, you are going to use select command. So it is used to retrieve data from the table. Syntax is select column 1, column 2, column 3 from table. So this is going to return, right, the column 1, column 2, column 3 data from this table. Okay, it will return all the rows of these three columns. So if you want to select all the columns, to select complete table, use star, right? That means select star from table name. Okay, so these are the main commands. We basically use it as part of SQL. So one is to create table. This is for creating table, and this is for inserting data into table, right? And this is for fetching data from the database table. Okay, so these three commands, we basically use it for interacting with the table to fetch the data, insert the data, creating the table, etc. Okay, so when you write these queries, this RDBMS will parse the query and apply onto the relational database, and it will retrieve the data from this database back to client. Okay, and we'll see like how does SQL works in the next sessions. Okay, thanks for listening to this video, and please subscribe this channel for more videos. Thank you.